Okay, now for 5.1.25, the question states that let the sample space be S, which is equal to 1 all the way through 12. So these are the numbers that are in the sample space S. Now suppose the outcomes are equally likely. We want to compute the probability of the event E, which is equal to an even number less than 8. So again, the formula for the probability of an event is the number of ways that E can occur, which is the event can occur, over the number of possible outcomes. Sometimes they just call this M over N. Another way of writing this formula is the probability of event E, which is the probability of an even number less than 8, is equal to the number of ways that an even number is less than 8 divided by the number of all the numbers in the sample space. So to determine the number with event E, we're going to first write out the event E, which is equal to an even number less than 8 for when the sample space is equal to the following. So if we take a look at all the even numbers, so all the even numbers that we have are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 12. But we're looking at the definition that states that this even number is less than 8. It doesn't say equal to 8. So therefore, we can only include the numbers that are less than 8, which are 2, 4, and 6. So therefore, event E is going to have the items 2, 4, and 3 for that. So the number of even numbers that are less than 8, which is 1, 2, and 3, is the number 3. The total number of outcomes in the sample space is 12. So we're going to substitute 3 for the number of outcomes in event E and 12 for the number of outcomes in the sample space. So the probability would be 3 over 12, which results in 0.25. So therefore, the probability of the event E, which is equal to an even number less than 8, is 0.25.